Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to prep your wig like this for any braided wig of your choice. So if you're new on my channel, I am Adunni, a lifestyle content creator based in Abuja, Nigeria. And now let's get straight into this video because it's so exciting, interesting, and very educative. So the first thing you will need is a mannequin head, of course, and I'm using this dome cap. I have had my elastic fixed to my dome cap, and I think that just makes my work a bit easier, and I don't have to do that at the end of my wig process. I just prefer doing it at the beginning of my wig process. If you think doing it at the end of the wig process is okay for you, fine. So this is a closure I will be using, and this closure is handmade, guys. This closure is so beautiful, it's so pretty, and the baby hair is human hair, so it's just to make it look and have more natural feel. So I went ahead to take my T-pin, and you can use any pin that you have, but this is what I have, and it's actually what I have been using, and it works perfectly fine for me. So I am placing my closure just in between the dome cap on the mannequin head, and the T-pin is just going to help me to hold it down in place. I did that at two sides in front and also at two sides at the back. And after placing the closure on the dome cap, I just make sure to straighten it out and ensure that it's well placed. Now for the other part of the dome cap, as you guys can see that it is actually still a bit big, but I went ahead first to use needle and thread to hold my closure down in place. Actually, I like doing it first with my hand, then I'll go over doing it on a sewing machine, and I don't know how to use a sewing machine, and my mom will help me on this particular day, was not at home, so I just went ahead to use a needle and a thread to hold it down in place. If you have a machine and you know that you can do it directly without using hand stitch, you can just go ahead and place it on the machine and you're good to go. You can skip this hand stitching process. So after stitching it with my hand, and ensuring that I have secured it properly, the remaining parts of the dome cap that would be excess, I went ahead to fold it in just a little bit. I think that's like about ½ inch. So I just held it in a little bit, and I also unstitched it. And this is actually to reduce the size of the dome cap. This pronunciation is actually very funny. So this is to reduce the size of the cap, because the person who will be using this wig actually has like a smaller head conference. So if it's someone who has a big head conference, it's okay, and you can just use it like that. So it depends on the size of the person's head that will be using the wig. So I went ahead and unstitched that part. So after making sure that my cap was ready, I went ahead to cut under the closure, so it gives me like a more clarity. So when I'm working with it, I'm seeing the scalp of the mannequin head, so it's giving me like a skin look. I don't know if you guys understand, as compared to if it still had the black dome cap net under it, I won't have the I won't have the human scalp feel. Exactly, that's the word. So cutting off the underneath of the closure just makes my work a bit easier, and it gives me a human scalp feel when I'm working with it, as you guys can see what I am trying to do now. So I went ahead to part the hair into 3. First, I try to figure out the middle of the closure and cut it into 2. So I went ahead to part the closure in between, like at the exact middle, so it can give me a center part. I am going to make a center part braided wig, knotless braided wig, guys. I can't wait to show you guys the tutorial of that wig. It's well, let's continue with this current one. So after doing that, I made sure to part it into 3 parts. So the down part, I did 2 lines, and the middle part, I did 4 lines on each side. So it's kind of equal, and one part is not fuller than the other. So to make my closure look silk while patting it, and to avoid flyaways, I used an air wax that you can actually use any air wax of your choice, but I use the air wax that I normally use to lay my edges, to just use it slightly on the closure to avoid flyaway and to also make it very neat. So that was what I did. I think you guys should just keep watching from this part, because it's actually quite self-explanatory to watch. And the reason for prepping your wig this way is to make it easier for you to work with when you're making your braided wig. You don't have to start patting and making your work feel clumsy, but once you do it like this, it makes your work feel very easy, and you can just keep going. Like, imagine if you're done with this process and you want to braid, and the only thing you just have to do is pick one, loosen it out, and have your braid done. It's actually very easy. It's made my work very, very easy, and I think if you also go through this part, it will definitely make your work very easy, guys. You have to be very patient when you're trying to get your parts, so it has a very natural and neat look when you're done. Please, if you're still watching this video at this point, please do not forget to subscribe, like this video, share, and it will just help more people who will need this video to see it. And yes, please let me know what you think about this entire tutorial and any other tutorial that you have watched on my channel in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my very next one. Bye.
Una kasungbalaja no dey waste time, oh no. Me I want fire bazooka, oh no. Mr. Money no dey waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Say baby to fine no dey too shy. Unaka, hey, show I mean. Mr. Money no dey waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. So hello, you carry back like a filo. Omo je ka phone no go dey ghost. Eru to gbé wọ 10 kilo low. Komatingasa, Chinasa, Eyon Falakpa, Agatha from Osakpa, Funibulala, Nishe Lojagba, Omo Ajebota, Lofi Migakpa. I don't like it nonsense, so ya go butter. I don't like it nonsense, so ya go butter. Nishe Lojagba, Omo Ajebota, Lofi Migakpa. I don't like it nonsense, so ya go butter. I don't like it nonsense, so ya go butter. Yeah. Sumba, sumba la ja ja ja, sumba, 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 sumba la ja ja ja, sumba, olosho ya ya, sumba, 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 sumba la ja ja ja, sumba, 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 yeah, nana yeah, it's your boy V. Una kasungbalaja no dey waste time, oh no. Me I want fire bazooka, oh no. Mr. Money no dey waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Say baby to fine no dey too shy. Unaka, show I mean. Mr. Money no dey waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Hey, it's your boy V. Hola, hey. Sign up. Hey. Una kasungbalaja no dey waste time, oh no. Me I want fire bazooka, oh no. Mr. Money no dey waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. Say baby to fine no dey too shy. Unaka, hey, show I mean. Mr. Money no dey waste time. Mr. Money want to ease your mind. So hello, you carry back like a filo. Omo je ka phone no go dey ghost. Eru to gbé wọ 10 kilo low. Komatingasa, Chinasa, Eyon Falakpa, Agatha from Osakpa, Funibulala, Nishe Lojagba, Omo Ajebota Lofi Migakpa. I don't like it nonsense.
So this is a finished look for how to prep your closure for any braided wig of your choice. I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave me a very interesting comments. Let's have a conversation, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you, and do not forget to click the subscribe button. Bye.